So just know that originally this movie was supposed to come out July 15th of this year, but for some reason out of nowhere it got delayed August 5th. So why did they delay it? Because there's a train delay. I'm sorry, I was trying to pull off a joke, a train joke or something. Just I messed up the joke. Hello, welcome back to another movie reviewing channel. So recently was National Cinema Day, where we get to see a movie for $3 if we were willing to spend like a crap ton of money to see a crap ton of movies in the theater, especially Jaws and IMAX. Sadly, I didn't see Jaws and IMAX, but oh well. But yeah, this is gonna be my movie sort of spoiler review. Well, not really a spoiler review. I'll contain minor spoilers, but just movie review for Bullet Train, which a movie I have heard back in earlier this year. I remember seeing a trailer of this a couple of times when I went to see other movies like Fantastic Beasts or Morbius or any other movie that was playing earlier this year. Since we're like almost done with 2022, we just oh my god, we have 3 months left after September. So after seeing the trailer, I thought it was interesting, but wasn't fully invested in checking it out. I'll tell you this, I knew for a fact this was going to be rated R. So, yeah, call it there. But eventually, I then thought about it, and you know what? I decided, screw it. I'm going to go check this out in theaters, and who knows if I was going to end up loving this movie. Now, worst case scenario, I could had my mom waste her money taking me to see this if I didn't end up loving it, but, after seeing it back in August 5th, which I have covered in a movie vlog, well, technically a TikTok video, which is about long, and that would be this. Why can't I have nice hair? But on that note, welcome back to another movie vlog, not a YouTube video, but a TikTok video. We're about to go see Bullet Train, a movie that at first I was like, I may check this out, I may not, but screw it, I'm checking it out. But yeah, well, this is pretty much my before and after reaction. See you guys on the, I don't know what's up with me, I don't know. It's now basically like, hey, we're going to the theater, we shall see you. So we're now gonna go watch it. We're just, let's just hope we don't miss the opening scene. Okay, I don't know what's going on in my hair, but we just got out watching Bullet Train, and holy crap, Bob! And I'm obviously gonna say that, okay, well that was gory, because obviously, I probably should have told you it was rated R.
Yeah, I got that the first time I saw a bunch of blood. And the way in which they killed people, that basically described rated R.
I should have told you, I mean, it is directed by the director of Deadpool 2 from what I've heard. I figured it was gonna be rated R somehow when I first saw the trailer, but I gotta say, I had a total blast watching this movie. I mean, I was worried that I probably would end up being disappointed with it, and that, oh great, I had my mom waste her money taking me to see this, but nope! I had a good time, and I expected to somehow either like it or dislike it, but I came out loving it. I think this movie was just my jam.
Sandra Bullock. She's cool. Sandra Bullock. I like her.
Who's that?
She's the handler.
Oh, that's her name? I'm sorry. I'm not.
She's in the lake house. Hello. Proposal.
I am not too. I got
Sandra Bullock.
I kind of know her. I just never.
She's in Speed. Hello. She's like 20 in that movie.
Yeah. Also, I need to check out that movie, The Lost City. That when she's in that movie with Channing Tatum, who, spoiler alert, appeared in this movie, but I won't spoil whoever else appeared in the movie, which I should saw that coming. But anyways, what is going to be your rating for the movie?
Wow, is it out of 10?
Yeah, of course, it's going to be something out of 10.
Well, I mean, it was creative. I would say 10 out of 10.
I gotta go for 10 out of 10. I figure I'd probably give it an 8 or 9, but
well, it's kind of sad. There's some sad parts, but it's good. It's justifying.
Still, I gotta give it 10 out of 10. I didn't expect to come out loving it. This was just my jam. And my hair, good lord. Yeah. So yeah, after checking it out, and then seeing it again in theaters, but for the second time, I saw it in IMAX, which was totally worth it, by the way. I'm happy to say that I freaking love this movie. Like, oh my god, this caught me by surprise. Not gonna lie, this movie was just entertaining from start to finish. I honestly loved every minute of this movie, and the cast, man. I usually don't care much about big casts and act like it's a big deal, like for example the cast for Eternals or any other movie that features a big cast, especially Christopher Nolan's upcoming movie, which I cannot pronounce it correctly, but I may have to do a separate video talking about my thoughts on that. But yeah, I don't act like it's a big deal or anything, but I gotta say, the cast in this movie are amazing. Especially Brad Pitt. But if anything, the MVPs for Bullet Train are Lemon and... Hold on. I swear I'm going to get this correctly. After seeing the second time in there, after seeing Bullet Train the second time in IMAX, I had trouble. I went to go get Subway with my mom, and I had trouble trying to pronounce this. Tangerine! Yes! Finally! Oh, thank God. I thought I was going to have some issues pronouncing that. But still, though, as I was saying, Lemon and Tangerine are literally the MVPs of the movie. And I'm not the only person talking about this. Literally everyone loves them, too. Not only they were funny, but they honestly had great chemistry with each other. The actors Aaron Taylor Johnson and Brian Tyree Henry, if I pronounced their name correctly. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce their names correctly. I have a terrible habit of pronouncing names incorrectly. So, like I said, I thought they had great chemistry with each other. Almost the entire cast had great chemistry with each other. Like, seriously, I freaking love the twins in this movie. Aaron Taylor Johnson and Brian Tyree Henry they were just awesome in this movie. They were just the best parts of this movie, especially Lemon mentioning Thomas and the Tank Engine, and glad they brought it up since we're in a bullet train. Get it? Because it's technically a train, and I don't know how to explain it. Alright, now I'm going to mention a little bit of spoilers. So, if you have not seen this movie, I totally recommend you guys to go check this out before watching this review, but if you don't care about spoilers, feel free to stay. Now, I honestly don't know if I got any nitpicks. Sure, I think the movie may be too long, but I do think they did Bad Bunny dirty, honestly, since he kind of got killed off right away, but I look forward to his upcoming Spider-Man movie, which would be I don't know how to pronounce it. It would be this movie that we're going to be getting sometime next year, or actually, no, wait, it's in January of 2024, so look forward to that, because that's going to be peak. I totally did not have my fingers crossed. What I'm pissed about is that one of the twins end up dying in the movie. Now, at first, it looked like Lemon was killed off, and then Tangerine was pretty much last man standing, I guess. But then they pretty much had just swapped places as Tangerine dies, but it's revealed that Lemon actually survived. Is just that he pretty much had taken a nap after drinking a water bottle that contained something that'll make you go to sleep for hours. But also, he had a bulletproof vest. And yeah, I understand that these dudes are honestly bad guys since they're assassins, but I just freaking love them. I was just so bummed out that one of them had died. I seriously need a prequel spin-off movie with these two, because I just freaking love them. And actually, funny story, next to me, a couple of girls are they're loving Tangerine and Lemon, and they were upset when we all thought Lemon had pretty much just sacrificed himself when he jumped out of the train. But then I was hoping they'd stick around. Because there's like a little post-credit scene showing what happened to Lemon, and eventually they're like, "Yay, he survived! I really love that guy!" Which, thank God, Lemon survived. I was gonna be upset. Oh, great! Now he's gonna join along with his twin brother in heaven. Now he's alive, and actually, now that I think about it, I'm not, there's a scene where as he's kind of trying to find a ride, but then a truck, he stops a truck, stop, I need a ride, and then he realizes, wait a minute, this truck has tangerines in it. Something tells me that his little brother, or big brother, his twin brother, is watching out for him in heaven. I don't know, it's just a thought I had. But seriously though, I just need a movie with these two, because they are just the MVPs of Bullet Train. But one of the best but also crazy parts of this movie is Brad Pitt's character, the Ladybug, who happens to be extremely batshit lucky as hell in this movie. How the flip is he, just how? It's also one of the funny parts of this movie, because he just does and kills, and there's also a funny scene where as he comes across the Hornet, I think, he gets shot by the poison thing, and I'm like, oh crap! But then he then just does that with it's hard to explain, but eventually he gets the antidote ASAP. He thought big brain, he's just extremely lucky, especially when the whole train, there's just a big action sequence going down in the final battle. The train literally comes crashing down, and everything's just being destroyed, but he's just flying through the air, just screaming, ah! he just, I mean, he's sure he's got some bruises and everything, but like he was just lucky from start to finish. He did not die once. I don't know how the heck he survived that train crash. Like, oh, this movie is just funny, but that was just funny. Just him being super lucky was just super funny. I gotta have my brother check this out because he is a fan of Thomas the Tank Engine. Oh God, I love this movie, man. Also, something I forgot to mention. There are cameos in this movie, two specifically. One, Channing Tatum. I'm like, okay, did not expect him to pop up in this movie, but the one that was very unexpected for me was Ryan Reynolds popping up. I did not saw that comment. Anyways, back to the review. Another thing I liked about this movie is we get everyone's backstories on where it's all leading up to pretty much the big final battle of the movie, which was something I freaking loved because it was freaking awesome. But I think the best backstory we got was the freaking water bottle. Best thing I had ever had to witness from watching this bad crazy movie. Like, seriously though, I'm so glad I got to check this out. I expected to like it somehow. I was worried of not liking it, but I came out loving it, and I had been dying to talk about my thoughts on this, but I act like I had to decide what movies I wanted to see on Cinema Day, and Bullet Train, I had to see Bullet Train again, especially in IMAX. IMAX is now starting to become a thing for me after I just saw No Way Home in theaters in IMAX, which was the best thing that had ever happened to me. I wish I could have that experience again. So yeah, after seeing it twice, I am confident to say that I love this movie. I hope I could put it in my top 10 list somehow, and for my rating, it's definitely going to be a 10 out of 10. So I would definitely recommend you guys to check this out, because I'm definitely buying this movie as soon as it's out on DVD or Blu-ray, which also is another thing. Another thing about Blu-ray. Blu-ray is now sort of becoming a thing for me, since we have a Blu-ray player downstairs. Like, I'm more of a DVD person, since I've always had DVD my entire life. We never had a Blu-ray player and everything, but since we have a Blu-ray player downstairs, I guess I'm now going to be buying everything in Blu-ray. Which, speaking about Blu-ray, I asked my mom to get me two movies. I actually asked her to get one, but I guess she took it seriously when I mentioned something about this. I know it's on Paramount Plus, but like I said a while ago, and I think I said this in I know I said this in a recent video, but I'm not too sure which one it was. But like I said in a recent video, I don't care. I just like to collect this stuff. Oh wait, that reminds me. So I did ask her to get me a specific movie, and then as I mentioned about this, she took it seriously and actually got this. But what was the Blu-ray movie? What was the specific movie that I asked her to get me? Oh yeah, baby. So yeah, Blu-ray is now becoming a thing for me. Oh well. With that being said, I highly recommend you guys to check this out. I am hoping to somehow fit this in my top 10 list, because I know some specific movies to put on my top 10 list. I mean, I know, like I said, we're coming like the end of 2022. We have about 3 months left, so I gotta figure something out. I still need to make a video, about my best and worst movies of 2021, which, God, I'm a mess. I've been a mess lately. But still, like I said, I highly recommend you guys check it out. And if you have seen it, be sure to let me know what thoughts comes down below. What you thought about Bullet Train? But with that being said, be sure to subscribe if you're new and ring the bell so you don't miss another review on the channel. And like this video if you thought this was funny. Especially me dying laughing about Brad Pitt peeing. Oh my God! I'm sorry. What I meant to say is that Brad Pitt being lucky in this movie. Actually, I don't know how to explain it. I messed it up. Still, like this video if you enjoyed it, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Peace out.
Don't stop, shoot a shot, go out to the parking lot.
Fab Five Freddy told me everybody's fly. DJ spinning, I said my.